Welcome to the Lunchroom podcast, episode 3. I am here again, Jacob Sampson, with Silas and Max.
How did we make it 3 weeks? That's the real question.
I know.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How was y'all's day today?
Dude, it was good.
It was good?
No, it was actually terrible.
You know what? Have a better attitude, okay? We get to film a podcast.
You're right.
We get to be with our friends.
You're
we get
right.
to talk about sports.
I love sports.
Do you, Jake?
I do.
Only thing better would be some wings. I could really
Dude,
use some wings right now.
I'm so hungry.
Dude. That's a good idea. Thank you for
if you're watching, send us wings.
Yeah.
We don't need money. We just need wings.
Yeah.
On Patreon.
Thank everybody.
Wings
Thank
on
you to
Patreon.
everybody who supported us last week. We got a lot of love and support on our last podcast
A ton.
episode.
Thanь you.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Come
it.
on, we're at like 15 subscribers.
No, yeah, it's crazy.
Dude, we are popping off. It is insane. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys.
So much for the support. It's amazing.
Let's get into some sports. Some news. Mostly sports and news. Here we go.
No news, just sports.
Antonio Brown is back with the Buccaneers. He signed a 1-year contract to team up with Tom Brady. How do you guys think he will perform, and what does this mean for the Bucs?
What a wonderful question, Jacob.
Yeah, let's hear it, Max.
You know, the rich get richer.
They
This
do.
is the best offense I think Tom Brady's had in his whole career, and that includes the 07 Patriots when they went undefeated with Randy Moss. Last time we saw Antonio Brown healthy and playing in games, he was the best receiver in the league.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if he's going to be able to be Steelers Antonio Brown or Raiders Patriots Antonio Brown.
Yeah, is he going to be a dick? Or is he going to be a good player and nice?
And not a dick. I don't know.
Oh, I forgot. We're PG.
We are not.
No, we're not. No slurs.
We ain't the Lorax of podcasts. Okay?
Yeah.
You know, Antonio Brown. I'm actually kind of excited to see him play again.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
Chris Godwin is out with a thumb injury. And
He's back though, right?
No, kill me. He's out.
He has a
What?
He's getting surgery.
Yeah, he's getting surgery. So
Dude.
he might miss a few weeks with that. And with Godwin out, and I think Antonio Brown's prime for that like slot role over there. He's gonna see some targets the first few weeks, and I really want to see how he does. I think he's gonna do pretty good.
Si?
As Stephen A. Smith said, this team is going to the Super Bowl.
What?
If they don't go to the Super Bowl, is this kind of a situation similar to the Clippers? They have all the talent on paper. They have no excuse not to make it to the Super Bowl. They have one of the best defenses.
They do remind me a lot of the Clippers.
They have one of the best
lost.
offenses as well. All this talent on paper, you can't not make it to the Super Bowl.
Can we just talk about how, even with all the injuries on offense, Tom Brady has been playing like an MVP candidate?
Recently,
season,
I wouldn't say throughout the whole season.
Well,
in the
without the
beginning.
first 2 weeks,
Yeah.
Then after that, once he got settled, got Gronk involved and started making his throws, he's been looking really good. Like there was a stat where he has like 15 touchdowns to 1 interception in a span of time.
He is Tom Brady.
Drew Lock can't relate.
Let's go.
Bro. Okay. I'm wondering, Si.
Yep.
So you think the Buccaneers are the favorites to win the Super Bowl? Right?
Not to win, but to make it
To make the Super Bowl.
Really?
So that's over the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Over the Seahawks. Wow. I don't know about that.
They just lost to
I
the
don't know about that
Cardinals.
either.
I just lost about the Cardinals. Then what about the Cardinals?
Cardinals are a dark horse. I can't see them going all the way, though.
Yeah, me neither.
Nah, Kyler taking them all the way, baby. Gotta get that ring for Fitz, please. I need Fitz to get a ring.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
I'll
he
be
deserves
so
one.
mad. Fuck you, Steelers.
All right.
Big Ben rapist.
Cam Newton.
We'd love to have you on the show. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
we say that about all of our...
all of
people
our
who we
famous
bleep
athletes
on.
that we love and respect them.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
rapist.
Okay, Cam Newton last Sunday got benched by Bill Belichick
He did indeed.
when they lost to the 49ers. What do you think this means for the future of Cam with the Patriots, Si? Switching up.
Well, what does this mean, Sam? Tell me what this means.
I'll tell you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Cam Newton did not look healthy. I know it's no excuse, but he didn't look healthy. He looked like he didn't understand the offense.
Probably has COVID.
He reminded me of what Baker
Yeah.
had with Case Keenum, I believe it was last week.
Yep. Similar situation, but I don't think Cam Newton is entirely to blame, because you see Tom Brady in Vegas lighting it up. You see Jimmy Garoppolo, who the Patriots let go, lining up against the Patriots. You see Teddy Bridgewater, who replaced Cam Newton on the Panthers, having a very decent season, I would say, better than Cam Newton so far.
Oh, yeah.
I know this is weird to say, but I think Bill Belichick is partly to blame for the Patriots' failure, not just Cam.
Okay.
This is such an interesting thing, because, yeah, I will agree that Teddy Bridgewater is playing better than Cam Newton, but I think Cam Newton's probably a way better player.
He is, but he's not acting like it.
No,
Yeah.
no. Bill Belichick is to blame, but I think he's more to blame of not giving that offense weapons. Like, Sony Michel, probably their best weapon, has been out in almost the entire season. Edelman isn't performing. They drafted N'Keal Harry in the first round. He's done nothing.
Mm-hmm.
James White is average. I mean, they don't have anyone who can beat you in the run game or the pass game. Cam Newton's their best offensive weapon, and he has nowhere to throw, so he's just running.
Yeah.
But Cam has not been playing well the last couple weeks. Do you think they tank for try to get like Justin Fields or the guy from BYU?
Everyone's doing that now. Cowboys, Jets, Patriots.
I think you gotta experiment a little bit more. I don't think you make a decision yet, because he's shown promise as well.
But here's the thing. I think you got to make your decision now, because if you win 2 more games, you're not getting the first pick. You're not getting like a top 5.
But if you're winning, then you're winning.
Yeah, but if you go 8-8, miss the playoffs, that means nothing.
Yeah.
That means nothing.
Average.
Sure.
It's literally what Jeff Fisher does, and why Rams fans were so pissed so many years. Jeff Fisher, you suck.
Just pointing it out there.
But
Terrible.
as always, if you want to come on the show,
You did bring was it the Titans to the Super Bowl?
I think
Yeah, you did brought the Titans to the Super Bowl and lost.
a yard short. It was really disappointing.
Yard short. Just like the Seahawks.
Former All-Pro and Pro Bowler receiver Odell Beckham Jr. tore his ACL in last Sunday's matchup against the Bengals. How does this affect the Browns and Baker Mayfield, Max?
This is interesting because, like, this was the kind of a bounce back year for Odell, and like Baker's been playing well when he feeds the ball to Odell. Now they have Chubb and Odell hurt. They're 2 best offensive weapons.
He's out for the season, right?
Yeah, he tore his ACL. He's done. He is out of here.
Out of here.
Not gonna happen. I don't know. Like, they really only, and Hooper's out because he has appendicitis. So they really only have.
What a chump.
I have not gotten appendicitis ever.
Me either.
Lunchroom Podcast 1, Austin Hooper 0. What can I say? But they really only have Jarvis Landry, Kareem Hunt, and David Njoku, which, I mean, is all right, but it's not like, it's not something that Baker, I think, can lean on. I think he might struggle a little bit. I don't know. I just don't think Baker's going to play very well with Odell out.
To be fair, Odell hasn't been playing like Odell this season.
Giants Odell.
He has only had 23 receptions, and which means less than 4 receptions per game.
He's a deep ball threat.
That can't happen.
I mean, if
I
you
don't
go
care.
look at Mike Evans, he just scores touchdowns.
Yeah.
I don't care.
He's also
4 receptions for the best receiver on the team is not gonna
well, if they're
cut it.
double carding him, they're opening up holes for Landry and Hooper.
Baker went on 21 straight completions after Odell got hurt. He played better without Odell. I don't think it's going to affect the Browns that much.
Well, I think that's because they're playing the Bengals, and the Bengals' defense can't stop anyone.
Then why did they stop him with Odell?
Buddy.
Speechless.
Speechless. Okay. If you're just looking at the Bengals game and not the rest of the season, like, look at the Cowboys game.
That's the Cowboys.
Okay? The Cowboys, he was the reason they win that game. If he doesn't get that 60-yard rush to get that touchdown, and goes out of bounds, the Cowboys are getting another drive and scoring that touchdown. That's what happens. The Cowboys would win that game if it wasn't for Odell.
But they barely beat the Cowboys with Odell.
And they would have lost without him.
Yeah. I'm not saying he doesn't contribute anything. I'm just saying he's not
Yeah, that's
that big
pretty
of a
much what
factor.
you're saying here, buddy.
I'm saying he's not that big of a factor.
Okay, buckaroo, and I'm really sick of your bullshit.
Bull poop.
Yeah, get it right.
All right, the Cowboys were absolutely demolished on Sunday by the Washington football
Blasphemy,
team.
Silas. Blasphemy.
Their coaches are horrible, and their starting quarterback, Andy Dalton, got absolutely nailed in the head
Rest
and
in
has a
peace, by the way.
concussion. With the Cowboys falling apart, what do you guys think the Cowboys should do for their future, Sai?
I think they should trade for Fitzmagic.
Really?
His season got ended short. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He's playing pretty good.
Yeah.
I think
Rest in peace, Fitzmagic.
I think the Cowboys could benefit from him because clearly they do not have a quarterback right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could really spark a flame for this team.
I think if you give Fitzmagic's probably they're gonna win like the first 2 games maybe with him, and then they're just gonna struggle.
Who's their third string?
Ben DiNucci.
Yep.
Oh,
7th
yeah.
round pick, rookie, the GOAT.
Obviously the best quarterback in the league.
I mean,
right
they
now.
could trade for Fitz. That's probably the best idea they have. I mean, like, there's not a lot of free agent quarterbacks out there, but I just don't really see. I don't see that happening. Especially, I don't think the Dolphins are gonna part ways with Fitz, even though they're backup. Like a backup quarterback, having a good one is really important.
Yeah.
The Broncos won with Rippon.
Ripon.
And Rip.
Isn't it Ripon?
I don't know, man. No, he was Rippon.
Let's ask him.
But yeah, let's
I'd
ask
love
him
to
on the
have
show.
him on the show.
But like having a backup quarterback is really important, and especially he's helping develop Tua. I mean, let's say Jordan Love somehow replaces Aaron Rodgers, they're not going to trade away Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that's true.
I just don't see the Dolphins parting ways. If they were able to get Fitzmagic, I don't see him being too much better than Andy Dalton. I mean, if we just look at careers, Andy Dalton's been so much better than Fitzmagic. Like,
Yeah.
actually leading teams to the playoffs, that's been Andy Dalton's MO, I mean, in the early 2010s. So, it's just...
But recently,
it's been weird. It's been weird. Fitzmagic's had a weird career.
yeah.
He has the circle of getting good, playing
Right.
well, getting a new contract, getting paid, then playing terrible.
Yep.
Yeah.
Getting benched, cycle repeats.
That's why I give kudos to the Dolphins for switching Tua in right now. I think it's very smart because
So that's not what you said last
Fitzpatrick
week.
is gonna crash.
Okay, what do you how do you think Tua's gonna play?
I don't know. He's playing Rams defense, tough defense to start against.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna take a while for him to develop. I think he's gonna be good.
His first start is gonna be
Eventually.
against Jalen Ramsey and Aaron Donald.
Yeah, that's not. a warm
Jalen
welcome.
Ramsey
Not
almost
ideal.
choked the game choked my fantasy game against the Bears.
That was
He
crazy.
clutched, though.
He clutched it out. He
Yeah.
did get that interception and almost led in that like 80-yard touchdown.
If Nick Foles knew how to throw a pass.
If Nick Foles is not against Tom Brady, he doesn't know anything. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
He's only good against Tom Brady.
Nick Foles is just a better version of Fitzmagic in their careers.
You're right.
All right, let's get into our week 8.
We didn't even talk about what the Cowboys should do for the future. We just talked about the quarterback.
Well, I thought that you guys discussed that. But
We're doing it now. Bud.
Okay, all right, all right.
Okay. What do you think the Cowboys should do? Because obviously the blueprint they have right now,
It's not
with
working.
all their offense and no defense, is not working. What do you think they should do?
Fire everybody.
Yeah.
Fire everybody. Do you think that like a full new rebuild, draft a new quarterback, receivers, everything?
No.
do what kind of?
I think Dak will be back. I think Zeke is going to work on his fumbling issues. I think you can keep a few key players, but I do think you start to rebuild because obviously it's not
I'm
working.
gonna list some players. Do you keep them? Dak.
Yes.
So what do? Do you give him a long term or a franchise tag?
Franchise tag.
Zeke.
Yeah.
Do you keep Zeke?
Yes. I
Amari
think
Cooper.
he's too important. Yes.
Michael Gallup.
You could go either way. Depends what you get for him.
CeeDee Lamb.
Yes. a rookie.
Keep CeeDee Lamb. Travis Frederick.
Nah.
Is it Tyrone Smith? Or was he the one that retired?
I would get rid of him too.
You get rid of
Anyone old at all.
Just rebuild.
Jalen Smith.
I feel like they could find a good trade for him.
They've been looking today about like they're alarmed about how many big plays he's letting up. Like that
Mhm.
Odell run.
Oh, they beat the Cowboys. Oh, good job, Browns.
It's really impressive. Cowboys have won 5 Super Bowls. That is insane.
5. And none of them were recently.
Same with the Titans.
Yeah, when was the last time they won the Super Bowl?
It was like
I have no
it was the 90s.
Oh, okay.
The 90s.
All right, now we have our Week 8 pick'ems.
Pick 'em,
Last week,
Jay.
Silas, you got 11 right,
He's
and Max,
so
you got 10 right.
You know what? I blame.
What can I say?
Silas back with another dub.
I
What
blame
can I
Russell
say?
Wilson. He just threw a pass straight to the guy. Got a pick. Stupid.
Straight to the guy.
Pissing me off.
All right, let's get into our Thursday night game, Falcons versus Panthers. Let's start with you, Silas. Who you got?
Falcons continue to let me down. Falcons
Oh,
continue.
Falcons continue to let you down, Silas.
They continue to let America down in general. I know you're passionate about them.
I just want them to be good.
I think we all do. I feel bad for them ever since choking the Super Bowl.
When
That was horrible.
I don't think that I did that.
That was
I
terrible.
think it was a different Falcons.
That was probably the worst.
They
of my
clearly
life.
haven't learned. They've been choking ever since that game.
Yeah.
They've, 4 times this season they've been projected to win 98%, and they blew it 4 times.
Well, that's because
Jeez.
the Falcons are
Against
actually the best team in the league.
Terrible teams.
If they only play 3 quarters. So
Yeah.
Do you know who won this game before? This is the second time they're meeting this season, right?
it was the Panthers.
Panthers beat them the first time.
Because the Falcons have 1 win.
Yeah, who did they...
and
Who they
they
beat?
beat the Vikings.
That's right, because Julio Jones finally started playing that game.
Julio, you're really good at football.
We love to have you. I have to go Panthers again. I'm tired of believing in the Falcons.
Yeah, it's never going to happen. Max?
So tough for me. I think the Panthers their record is better than they actually are.
They've been contending though.
I mean, I feel like a lot of it is that they were like 3rd or 4th in the division last year and they're playing like terrible teams. But then
Could be.
again, Teddy Bridgewater is consistent. He's consistent.
hmm
He's not throwing away games like the Falcons.
I also think McCaffrey's gonna be back for this game.
If McCaffrey's
Yeah.
back,
They got it.
yeah, if McCaffrey's back, they got it. Although, I will say this, Mike Davis has been a great replacement.
He has,
Big boy.
except recently.
Yeah, he's designate to return from injured reserve. This just in 5 hours ago.
3 weeks ago.
I'm going to go Panthers on this one as well.
Okay.
It pains me not to pick the Falcons because I think they have a good chance of actually winning this game.
Yeah.
But every time someone thinks that, they lose. So I'm thinking here, no one can pick them and then they'll win.
There you go.
Genius.
There you go.
Vikings versus Packers. Max, who you got?
I'm gonna go Packers. I don't think the Vikings are very good this year. They've
Yeah.
been a huge disappointment.
hmm
Sorry, if you're not Justin Jefferson, you've been playing terrible.
Yep.
And
Sorry? Oh, my bad.
oh yeah,
My bad.
thanks, Jacob. It's my time. Yeah, Packers are gonna win.
All right.
I agree. Just because Vikings suck. Period.
Facts.
Let me pose this
And-
argument though.
The Packers are good.
Let's hear it.
What if the Vikings were good? Who would win?
Oh, damn. That's a different question.
What if they were the best?
What if they had talent?
Kirk Cousins won the Michigan State, so I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear a goddamn attitude.
You're right. He's too good.
He's the GOAT. He's the best quarterback in the league.
All right, we got Titans versus Bengals.
Seriously gonna go 3 for 3 in the same picks?
Oh, no, it's going to go on forever. Who you got?
Titans.
Yeah.
They
also-
better not fucking lose, bro.
I also
Yeah.
have the Titans.
They better not effing
It's
lose
the
this
Bungles.
game.
It's the Bungles.
The Bungles.
They lose, I'm gonna start crying every night for a week.
For a week.
That would be hilarious. That would be so
I
fun.
promise on it.
He swore on the Lunchroom podcast that he would cry.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't do that, We're getting a new co-host. Okay. You guys
Titans better win.
Do Bengals even have a chance?
Yeah,
Joe Burrow.
Good chance.
they always do.
Yeah.
Our defense cannot stop anyone on third down.
That's
Yeah.
true.
They're like 14 for 18 or something.
Derrick
That's
Henry's
true.
got
Just
a
ask,
crazy,
just ask
bro.
the Steelers.
Is
So
is
maddening.
whoa, why am I blanking on his name? Bengals running back. Is he back?
Mixon?
Yeah, is he back?
No,
Mick-
no. I don't think it matters though.
He's questionable.
No, he's not.
I think it.
I don't think
I
it
think
matters.
he's gonna be back.
I hope
but
he's not.
if Mixon is back, that doesn't change anything, but it opens up stuff on their offense because Mixon is borderline top 5 running back in this league when healthy. But like if he's healthy, that opens up holes for AJ Green, T. Higgins, and Tyler Boyd, making Burrow's life easier. Without it, Burrow's gonna struggle. I think with Mixon, if they had Mixon last week, they would have beat the Browns.
I agree.
All right, we got Jets at Chiefs. Adam Gase
actually,
has
we have
not
the-
been
we have
fired
the
yet,
Colts
so
at
we can't do
Lions.
that.
We have the Colts at Lions.
Yep.
coming
So
up.
next we got Colts.
Can I say something?
Yes.
If the Jets win that game, I
It's
will,
gonna be because they were pissed at Le'Veon.
I will buy 20 Sam Darnold jerseys and wear them for the rest of my life.
Hey, here's one. Here's one. If the Jets win, will you buy all of us wings next episode?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's go Jets.
Woo! Jets.
Can you imagine?
Jets.
Can you imagine being a Chiefs fan, losing to
Oh
the
my God,
Jets?
they'd be the last.
Can you imagine being Le'Veon Bell and losing to the
my
Jets?
God.
That would be so funny. Oh, I forgot they're matching up again.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I think he's gonna pop off.
Really?
yeah.
Mhm.
He had one rush for 19 yards last week. He
Yeah.
was the goat.
I think he had 2 rushes.
Oh well, you know what, bud? I don't know.
Next
My
game.
stat guy didn't give me the facts.
We got Colts versus Lions. Max.
gonna- Choose all the same teams.
Yeah. Who you got? Ooh, next one might be close.
You know what? Just play devil's advocate. I'm gonna go with the Lions here.
Whoa.
You know, Matthew Stafford is a player.
He is.
Kenny Galladay also plays football. That's
Wow. Astute observation.
Adrian Peterson still plays football.
Somehow.
God knows how. Despite, never mind.
They play in Michigan.
We're not putting.
They play in Detroit, Michigan.
Junkie City.
They have never made the Super Bowl. They've
Can
only
lose
made the
that.
NFC Championship. But I'm picking the Lions.
Yeah.
I just-
My bad.
I just don't think Phillip Rivers can get it done. I just don't trust him.
As much as I hate the Colts, I think they're gonna win this game.
I think they're probably gonna win too. But that's my upset of the week.
All right. Sai, you have anything else? to say?
I think Phillip Rivers starts to play at a better level. I think their defense
He's
got
gonna
to.
be the MVP.
They
this
got.
year.
They're coming up a bye too, so that helps.
Yeah.
The Lions are coming off a big win against the contender Falcons.
Maybe if Todd Gurley could control his body.
You know,
Yeah.
maybe the Falcons
Frickin'
could
idiot.
stop someone from scoring a touchdown with a minute
That's
left.
a good point.
Seriously, what is their problem?
AJ Terrell, get your shit together.
AJ Terrell.
He's a really good player. He's like our only good player on defense.
All right, next game we got Steelers versus Ravens. Sai. This is gonna be interesting.
Who's home?
I don't know.
Because I'm picking whoever is home.
Then I'll pick whoever's away.
Let's see here. Oopsie poopsie.
I think they split it in the season. but I
Ravens
think,
are home.
Okay, I'm taking Ravens then. Because
Okay.
they are also coming off a bye.
Oh yeah.
They need to win if they're going to prove that they're a real threat to the AFC. Right now, they've lost to the only good team they've played. And they got destroyed by the only good team they've played. They really need to prove that they can beat the Steelers here, who are undefeated.
Yeah.
Screw the Steelers. I want them to go die in a hole. But
I don't mind them.
I think the Ravens are going to win. Only because
Alright.
they're home.
This is tough.
Do they have
This
fans in Baltimore?
Probably a little.
Yeah.
Not a single fan likes the Ravens there. they're
Okay, you can't keep joking against
they're,
good
they're a
teams.
football
Yeah.
team type town. You
Oof. Oof.
know? I'm gonna go Steelers on this one. They proved that last week that their defense is probably the best.
Insane.
It's probably the best in the league. The Titans tried to cover Chase Claypool, that opened up so many holes on the offense.
Yeah.
I think they just have like a ton of underrated weapons. Juju, I mean, he's not getting those stats, but I still think he's a really good player. James Conner's a beast.
Yeah.
Chase Claypool, they got
Chase
Deontay
Claypool
Johnson.
popped off for 2 games, and then he did not do anything last game.
That's true, but I think that was because they were double covering him the
Yeah.
whole time. I mean, they didn't need him. He's kind of filling the role that Juju was all season. Big Ben is playing at a consistent level. He's probably he's a huge reason they're undefeated right now. They also have Eric Ebron, which is a consistent tight end. He's a really underrated player for the Steelers. T.J. Watt. I just think the Steelers are a better team than, not talent-wise, but I just think they, as a unit, they're playing better football than the Ravens at this moment in time.
Alrighty. Rams versus Dolphins. Max, who you got?
I'm going with the Rams on this one. After seeing what they did to the Bears, I mean, although the score was like, it was only a 2-touchdown game,
Yeah.
really should have been 3. The last touchdown the Bears scored really wasn't all too much. They were losing 24-3 at that point. The game was already over. In that fourth quarter, the Rams defense just shut them down. The Bears. The Dolphins are playing with Tua's first career start, which
That's
is going to be
interesting.
It's going to be fun to watch.
I'm excited.
I just don't think he's going to play well with Aaron Donald coming at him. It's going to
Yeah.
I know.
That man is scary.
If this wasn't Tua's first start, I would be more happily able. I don't even know if that's right.
I'm going to be happily able.
Word of the day.
We got a new segment.
Word of the day.
Happily able.
That's not
I
even
would,
that's
I
two
would,
words.
I would like to choose the Dolphins.
Then do it.
Alright, do it.
No,
And Silas picked the Dolphins.
only because
Let's move on to the Raiders. Browns.
Tua's first start is not gonna go well because they're playing good defense.
Because
that's-
no
I think
one's
if this
first
was
game
later
goes
on in
well.
the road,
Um,
they would have a chance, but not right now.
Matt
He's too
Ryan's
young.
First game went good. He threw a touchdown on the first pass. LeBron James' first game went good. Got
Well, that's the best player in
Basketball.
basketball.
how do we know Tua's not going to be the GOAT? He's left-handed.
No.
Uh,
No left-handed
pl-
quarterbacks are good.
Michael Vick.
Steve Young.
Alright. Just got shit on real quick. Next game, Patriots versus Bills.
I hope the Bills win. They should win.
I really hope they
Both
win.
these teams are going downhill.
Fuck the
I'm disappointed in the Bills' play. They almost lost to the Jets. They didn't even
They
score a
did.
touchdown against the Jets.
That was crazy.
How do you not score a touchdown against the Jets?
I thought the Jets were gonna win, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Me too.
I was like, we're going to have to talk about that.
Yeah.
God
Wait,
damn.
why are we...
God damn.
You can't use the Jets as an argument. We're not supposed to talk about them. They're like
You're right.
Voldemort. You can't name them here.
The team that shall not be named.
The team that shall not be named.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be an ugly game, but I think the Bills are gonna win.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if it'll be that ugly. I kind of see the Bills might blow them out. Like
Really?
I think Josh
Really?
Allen might.
I don't think
Get-
they're playing well enough.
No, I think Josh Allen will probably get his shit together.
I can see it.
I could definitely see it. That's why I said it.
All right.
Okay, we got Raiders versus Browns. Max, who you got?
This is a
Interesting.
good game.
Yeah.
I'm going Raiders on this one. Raiders are probably better than the record says. They just keep pulling out games that I do not think they'll be able to win, and
know.
yet they do. They lost to the Buccaneers last week, but the Buccaneers are the hottest team in football right now. And they're adding to Antonio Brown, and I'm gonna be scared to play them if I was any team in the NFC. But the Raiders beat the Chiefs. Derek Carr not playing at an MVP level, but playing at a pretty good level, getting it done. Josh Jacobs is a really good running back. Their defense is pretty underrated. I think they take this game against the Browns, who are losing Odell Beckham Jr., their
Yeah.
number one weapon, besides Nick Chubb, who's also hurt.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
Sai, who you got?
Good transition, Jacob. Give me Knox.
Give me now.
I'll take the Browns just to be different.
That can't be your excuse if
I
they
know.
lose.
That's fine.
Well,
Okay.
I can back them.
I just can't.
because
I'm
Baker
not
is
a
starting to
color guy.
play pretty well.
We say that, and then he goes for like 40 yards.
Has he ever completed 21 passes in a row? Ever? No. He's
Well-
coming off a clutch
Has now.
game-winning touchdown
Remember
pass
when he played the
to
Cowboys,
Peoples Jones.
and then he got benched?
He didn't get benched against Cowboys
No, again, he played great against the Cowboys, and he got benched the week after.
because they played the Steelers defense, which is insane.
So if they played a good defense, they would. Baker's trash. But
Yeah.
if they play,
Exactly.
they play the Bengals. He's good.
Exactly.
So let me get this
Did
straight.
they ever play the
Raiders
Jets?
defense is not that good.
It's middle of the pack. It's better than Bengals. They're gonna give them more trouble, especially with Odell out.
Yeah, but I think they can pull it up.
All right. This is going to be another close game, I think. Broncos versus Chargers. Who you got?
Who can make guys in the comment section? Who can make wind noises best? Vote.
Oh, now 2020.
Vote November 3rd about who got the best wind.
Not to be
voices.
confused with the presidential election.
Yeah.
They scheduled it on our time.
They copied us.
Yeah, they copied us.
Dude, we're just trendsetters.
Even though we just came out with 2 seconds.
Nah, what are you talking about?
What was the question again?
Browns versus... Oh, whoa. Broncos
Broncos.
the Browns.
I feel like... I want to choose the Broncos. I do.
And do it.
I really do. Is it in Denver?
Yeah. Which is crazy because they have 2 home games in a row.
I feel like...
Crazy.
Dude,
you know
this
what?
is-
You know what?
Whoa, what?
I'll choose the Broncos.
Okay. Max?
Even though I love Herbert and what he's doing.
Me too.
Okay, before I answer this, who is better? Herbert, Drew Lock.
Herbert.
Wow, I have to say Herbert. I just thought there'd be more discussion there. I mean,
There's
I
no
think,
question,
I
bro.
think Luck could have proved himself this year. Even though I will say
I'm going Chargers.
they were crap ton hurt players, but I think Luck is not as playing as well as we thought he would.
Yep. Yeah, he did get hurt, but...
I'm going Chargers on this one. For Herbert, we
Gotta
saw.
love the kid.
Love the kid. Love that.
Shout out
man.
Oregon.
Your estate.
2 young studs going head to head.
Horsecock Lock and Herbert.
Cock.
That's why he plays for the Broncos.
Ba-bum.
What?
That's the only reason we drafted.
Yeah.
That explains a
He's
lot.
good at dancing, too.
That's true.
He get jiggy with it,
He good jiggy with it.
as Will Smith would say. Going Chargers. Herbert, you saw what he did with the Saints. I mean, they win that game if it wasn't for their terrible kicker.
Yep.
Shout
out Gostkowski.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
Shout out Bagley. But you're kicking in Denver.
True.
Kicking in Denver is a lot easier due to the altitude and the thin atmosphere.
Do you
or
think
whatever.
weather is gonna have an impact?
I mean,
No,
if
it's
it
not
has an
supposed to-
impact, I think.
Herbert's never played in cold weather.
True.
Well, I don't know if it's going to be cold.
It's actually.
It is fall in
No,
Denver.
the weather is supposed to be like 60s
Yeah,
the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Here in Colorado.
Beautiful Colorado. It just
so-
didn't snow yesterday.
I mean, if it was snowing, I actually picked the Broncos because they have a way better run game. But
Well, last week they did shit in the snow.
yeah,
It's true.
but that's because the Chiefs are the Chiefs and this is the Chargers.
But is their defense really that good?
The
Or do we just suck?
we suck.
Yeah, we
That's why I'm picking the Chargers.
And Philip Lindsay is hurt, right?
Yeah, he's hurt again.
Yeah.
Poor
They
guy.
got-
Can't stay healthy.
Yeah, can we
Save
just
our
keep
lives.
like some players? Can we keep a quarterback? Can we keep a running
This
back?
is not the Broncos podcast. This is the Lunchroom podcast. Let's
You're
get
right.
back to work.
You're right. All right, we got Saints versus Bears. Another close game. Max.
I want Side to go, actually.
Silas.
Give me the Saints.
Whoa!
Oh, you see what I did there?
Um,
We'll switch up.
Dude, our approval rating in Chicago is nil.
Yeah.
Switch up.
It is not happening. I'm also going with the Saints. But I'll let Sai explain why he's going with the
Their
Saints.
offense is complete doo-doo.
That's true.
Bears.
Oh, that's okay.
Foles. Their offense has actually been worse with Foles, despite that one game where he came back and saved the day against the Falcons, who choke.
Yep. Yeah.
Woo, go
okay,
Falcons!
I think Drew Brees is starting to find his rhythm. I think
Does
Starting
Trubisky
him this
come
week.
back?
I wouldn't
No.
be opposed to it.
What?
I wouldn't.
He's Garbo.
As a huge Bears fan, as
He
you
was
are,
undefeated as a starter.
He was undefeated as a starter. And Nick Foles is not undefeated as a starter.
He's not. He's lost
If we go
2
by
games.
losses as a starter this season, the percentages. It's like 1,000,000% more. Nick Foles.
He's just
Quick
that
math.
good.
Quick Max.
Quick max of the day, boys. You already know what it
1,000,000%
is.
more.
All right. They both said Saints. Our next game, 49ers versus Seahawks. This is not close in my opinion, but Max, who you got?
Do it.
Okay, Emperor Palpatine.
Do it.
I'm going Seahawks.
Nice.
I still.
Boo.
I think. I still think the difference between the Seahawks and the Patriots is a huge difference, and I think the 49ers are They're coming off 2 big wins in a row, but I just think the Seahawks are a better team. 49ers are still banged up. They don't really have Deebo Samuel's not going to play.
Yep.
Most likely not going to play, which is a big loss for them. Kittle's a beast, but I feel like if they could stop him somehow, it's not even close. They don't have that good of a run game. The defense is really banged up. I think it's going to the Seahawks.
Sorry?
Is this in Seattle? I'm guessing.
I can check.
Silas, are you going to pick the home games every time?
It is.
Yeah.
I was picking them regardless, but I think that helps because
the 49ers do not know what rain is.
and traveling, believe it or not,
They need it.
does affect a team. And
I think it's more of the rain thing.
I don't know. Is it even gonna rain that day?
It's Seattle. Even when it doesn't rain, it rains.
Come on, Silas.
Get
You're
your
right, I should've
shit
known that.
together, okay?
Seahawks will not lose twice in a row all season.
I think they probably go like 13-3.
Yep, I agree.
Really?
Like that, yeah.
Okay.
They're really
I think
good.
Bucks go.
All right. We got
Go, boy.
Cowboys versus Eagles.
Eagles next game.
So,
Yeah, screw the Cowboys. They don't deserve.
They.
They're
Cowboys-
turning into the Jets. Right
They're
now.
they have
dude,
they have
are.
2 wins.
Whoa.
I want to see them play the Jets.
Yeah, that'd be a good game.
You know,
Well,
they
it'd be a
have the
horrible
toilet bowl,
game, but
it
it'd
would be
be a
the
close
shit bowl.
match.
Yeah.
Who would
Yeah.
win? I want to say the Cowboys
no.
would win.
I don't
But
Me too.
Jets, Jets.
We're going
Gotta
for the
love the
Jets,
Jets.
this week. All right, next
Wait,
game.
team that shall win.
Yeah.
I am so sorry. Am I getting
Just
kicked?
chanted their name.
Am I getting kicked off the podcast?
yeah.
We're gonna have to talk to you after the show.
Yeah.
God damn it! Not
See you outside
again.
real quick. All right, we got Buccaneers versus Giants. No question, Sai. Who you got? Max, who you got? That's
TB. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I only decided to do. I only decided to do his joke.
TB plus AB.
AB's not playing.
TAB.
AB's not playing. He can't play.
Doesn't matter.
Wait, what? I thought he was playing this week.
No.
Isn't he starting week 8?
He can't play this week.
Oh, he's still suspended.
Until the next week. It doesn't matter though because if you put it together.
Mike Evans is the goat.
Yes.
Giants. If Daniel Jones didn't trip
Yeah.
on that 80-yard touchdown.
What an idiot. What an absolute powerhouse.
Got a touchdown that drive.
Giants are not that good. New York, terrible time to be a football fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Buccaneers, we just talked about them a lot. They're too good. They can't lose. They won't lose.
Sadly.
Yeah, I'm going Buccaneers as well. Even without Antonio Brown or Chris Godwin, Tom Brady is playing so well.
Yeah.
He is just balling out. They got that light skinned dude who's really good at receiving. I forget his name. It's like
Miller?
Yeah, Miller. He's really good. He's really fast.
You say Adam Humphries.
I almost did say Adam Humphries.
He is the perfect
Mike Evans-
receiver for Brady.
Yeah, he's like an Edelman, but not good. That good.
He's pretty good.
He's like the 5th receiver there. Okay, are we going tight ends as well?
No. He plays with the Titans.
No.
Miller?
Yeah, Miller.
He's
He's like,
fourth then.
okay. Evans, Godwin,
Brown.
Brown.
That's not fair.
Are we not?
You're getting compared to AB.
Are we also talking? Are we talking like receivers? Or just like
Yeah, I'm talking,
weapons?
I'm just talking receivers.
Okay, because if we're talking weapons,
Yeah, Gronk is there too.
Gronk,
Not to
OJ
mention,
Howard.
going back to the... You already said that.
Dude, he's like 8th or 9th on their weapons list, bro.
Jones the second.
Gronk is starting to play. He's starting to ball out.
Yes, he is.
That it also affects them.
Love me some Gronk.
Don't love Gronk.
How do you not like Gronk? Are you a fucking idiot?
Because I'm a Broncos fan, Max.
What?
Buddy,
Do you see what he did to
Buckaroo.
us?
do you know
All those years?
Do you know what a spike is?
All those years.
Gronk's boy.
Do you know who invented the spike?
Not Gronk, but he was pretty good at it.
he invented a new kind of spike.
No,
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's his input
I
for the
can't
week.
just eat food and call it the max food.
I just invented eating a hamburger.
Silas hamburger.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into some basketball. Ready? Let's do the rap. Basketball. All right, the Timberwolves are on the clock with the first pick of the 2020 NBA draft.
Wait, before we get into this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is Space Jam 2 gonna be good?
Yeah.
When is that getting
It
released?
has to be.
They sent out the plot and I forgot what it was.
I
but-
think get rid of all the stats ever about MJ and LeBron.
It's the movies.
The better Space Jam movie is
Dude,
the GOAT.
well,
Yeah.
this is not fair because people have
It's
nostalgia to the first one.
Yeah,
That's true.
that is true.
People got to take an open mind though.
You expect people to have open minds.
Yeah, in America?
You mean in Canada?
In the world?
Where
As a whole.
Toronto lives?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the Raptors might move their entire season
To like
Kansas City.
like Louisville.
What?
Cause that's gonna be interesting. I wonder if they actually do that.
I don't
Would they
know.
play in like the Kentucky Stadium?
I heard Kansas City. So the Sprint Center.
Well, Kansas City isn't in Kentucky.
I know. I didn't hear Kentucky.
I heard Louisville.
I heard Casey.
All right,
Well,
let's
Because
get.
Mahomes is trying to promote it.
Oh, really?
I just saw an article about it. And
Mahomie
I'm right,
is my
so you're wrong,
Lomie.
idiot. God damn it.
The Timberwolves are on the clock with the first pick of the 2020 NBA draft, which is on November 18th. That's coming up, people. What do you guys think the Timberwolves should do with the pick? Who are they taking? Max.
I'm gonna let Silas go. He has
You're
some
too
big,
generous.
I know. I just think Silas has some big thoughts. And I think we should let him share.
I was not too well informed.
He wasn't prepared, folks.
But I will say,
Ouch.
Anthony Edwards out of Georgia.
Georgia.
Georgia's a college.
It
is
is.
college.
Fun fact of the day.
He fits well with their offense.
They have basketball.
I think if they didn't have Towns, they would take Wiseman. But since they do have Towns,
What do
I
you
also
think?
don't think you can take a ball first overall. It's a ball
Dude, your rapping
LeVar's
skills
gonna
are
be
good.
on your butt.
LeVar has
all
been
the
pretty
time.
quiet, and the balls have been trying to distance himself from him, publicly at least.
Makes sense. I
It
would
does
too.
for their brand, the big
I would
baller
too.
brand.
Put the link in the description. Go buy some merch.
Let's do mine.
Max.
Who are they taking?
I wouldn't be surprised if they actually trade the pick.
For what?
I don't know what you could get, but I think you need a third star on that team to make the playoffs in the West.
LeJean Brames.
Are
If
you
you can-
considering Russell their second star?
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't think they're that good besides Russell and
They're terrible.
Towns. Yeah, they're terrible.
Worst team in the league.
That's obviously.
This lunchroom is beautiful, by the way.
Hey, Jim.
That's all I want to say.
Kyle, how's the family?
It's Janitor Jim.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Okay, we're gonna get sued.
Why?
You can't say that theme.
Ba, ba, ba,
Oh, I didn't even mean to
ba,
McDonald's.
ba.
It-
Yeah.
Not McDonald's.
Bah.
We are not sponsored. God. Okay. I think that would you trade Bradley Beal for the first overall pick?
No.
Oh my god.
No.
No.
Who's saying no?
Me.
Silas.
No. The Wizards.
Silas or Raleigh Bears
Between
from
the-
Africa.
The T-Wolves.
See, we'll say no. Why? They don't become contenders, but they become
'Cause-
playoff teams in the West. Well, Embiid,
Good enough to be.
Embiid got swept in the first round, and he is leagues, miles above Towns.
Trillions of billions of miles.
Like, what's the distance from the sun? What's the distance from the sun? I don't know, but it's that. That's the difference between
Wow, let me
Towns
look it
and he's a.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're done with this segment.
But
No,
they
we're not.
they have a good center. Nevertheless.
A center is not that
That's not their
important.
problem.
92.36 million miles.
I don't think. And Russ, I mean, he
Nah,
led
he
them.
keeps getting traded around like he's a dog.
I mean, yeah, this is fourth
Poor dog.
team in like what 2-3 years.
Lakers.
Jeez.
Nets.
Lakers, Nets, Warriors,
T-Wolves.
Timberwolves.
I credit to the Warriors for getting Wiggins out of that, by the way.
Yeah, and they could.
We'd love to have all the Warriors on the show.
Let's just bring the whole roster.
What do the Warriors do with their pick?
Trade it for Embiid.
Trade it for Embiid. They have to give up maybe Wiggins.
No, this is what you do actually.
What do you do? What do you do?
They also have the 15th pick in the draft. So
Okay.
Somehow, you trade that for Marcus Smart, and then you draft Wiseman.
I think you have to give something else to get Marcus Smart. I don't think the Celtics are going to give away one of their key players because I think the Celtics, in their minds, they think they're contenders.
I can see
Idiots.
that.
They did make the Eastern Conference Finals, so they got something to go on. And Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are only going to get better.
Depends where Giannis goes.
Giannis won't go anywhere this year, but I think.
Do you think he'll sign to a 1 year?
I think so. I think there's like a team option or something, and like where if they don't sign an extension, Bucks aren't going to trade him this year, but then next year they got problems.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know.
We missed the NHL draft. I totally forgot to talk about that.
NHL draft, dude.
I care.
Okay,
He cares.
not one of our 15 subscribers care.
They do.
Unless it's your brother.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
care.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Exactly.
All right. Speaking of the NBA commissioner. Whoa. Wait a second. Speaking of the NBA, Commissioner Adam Silver and the Board of Governors of the NBA are hoping to return basketball on December 23rd, two days before Christmas. What are your guys' thoughts? NBA basketball returning early.
Hallelujah! I'm so hyped for basketball.
Already, bro? It just ended.
It did just end.
You don't need a break?
I think, they don't get an off season this year. Fuck them.
Well, most teams actually do because
Yeah.
they haven't played since March 11th.
Unless you're fucking the Lakers or the Heat, and maybe the Nuggets or Celtics.
LeBron said he wouldn't play for a couple of months if it started in December.
Really? Why?
That might be an issue, but a lot of players do that though. They'll say those types of things, but then that doesn't formulate.
Oh, I believe him.
It's LeBron.
It's only been what?
Well, I think LeBron's the only player in the league who's allowed to do that. It's LeBron, but
MID.
until people start discrediting his GOAT status because of it, then he'll start playing.
There you go.
I'm so hyped for this because we're gonna get Christmas games, and LeBron 100% plays on that Christmas day, barring injury. He might play that one game, and then just sit a couple months out.
Just play the Christmas game. Who are they gonna play? Clippers or Warriors?
Ooh, they'll probably play the Clippers, and then
I'm excited to see the
I
Warriors.
think the
again.
Nuggets will probably play the Warriors. Celtics will play the Heat.
Yeah.
You'll probably have some weird game. You'll have like the Pelicans like last year. Have Pelicans play like.
Let's put the Grizzlies in there. I'd like to see them
Well,
on a national scale. For
Well,
once.
here's the thing about that. No.
Don't tell it. Everyone loves to see. Everyone's in love with Ja.
Well, I just think
Yeah.
well,
As am I.
the only way I could see that happening. Grizzlies Pelicans. Zion versus Morant. That's
Yeah.
the only way I could see that happening.
I would like to see that game.
Barring that, I just don't see it. You gotta get some more East team, like probably the Sixers versus
Sixers always play.
Sixers Celtics. I don't want to see. I'd want to see that.
Would you rather see Sixers Celtics or Heat Celtics?
You could do Heat Bucks and then Sixers Celtics.
You can also throw the Raptors in there.
You gotta get. You can't have like. You have to have like what?
The KC Raptors.
No, it's gonna be the Louisville Raptors.
KC Raptors.
Okay, bud.
Mark the date.
Let's get into our college football game of the week. Last week it was Michigan versus Minnesota. Minnesota lost by 25 Buckaroos.
Wanna know why that happened? It's because Michigan are dog raping steroid using bitches.
Okay.
I can't argue with that.
Even
though they did win by 25.
it would have been.
And I was right by 25.
Silas was right, so he gets the
Again?
lightsaber again.
Again? Is that 2-0? Is that what I'm hearing?
What?
I only picked Minnesota because fuck Michigan.
Max, you
and
better pick right this week.
I'm gonna pick right. I'm
So
gonna pick right.
this week.
Psych.
Ooh.
Whoa.
We do not support violence on our show.
Yeah, we do not support violence, especially with lightsabers, because they're super real. This week we have number 3, Ohio State, versus number 18, Penn State. Max, who do you got?
I'll let you go first this time.
Yes. What a god.
I'm gonna go with Ohio State
Shocker.
because they're better at football.
Is that all you have to say?
They don't have Urban Meyer anymore. That's
Yeah.
a fact. But they still have
Quick
Justin.
facts.
Quick facts.
Justin Fields is good at football.
He is good at football.
He's a Heisman candidate. Penn State they lost. They lost a game. Their season's done. They cannot make the national championship anymore.
Nope, it's over. Even though they're gonna beat Ohio State
They're-
because you can't. They have the best stadium
Wait
in
a
the
second,
world.
Silas.
Beaver
But-
Did
Stadium.
you just say Penn State's gonna win?
Beaver Stadium. You can't underestimate it.
You can't.
they can't have all their fans though.
I don't care.
They can't
You
have
can't go in that
They
place.
can't yell Mo Bamba to make Michigan call a timeout on the first play of the game. They just can't do
That's
that.
how great they are. They're gonna rally. They don't lose.
lose.
They can't lose their first home game.
I think they can because it's Ohio State and they lose to Ohio State every
But
year.
Penn State 0-2, it doesn't make sense, does it?
It doesn't. It
But
doesn't.
if one of their games is to Ohio State, it makes a little bit more sense.
We'll see.
We will see. On Saturday.
We will see on
Tune
Saturday.
in, boys.
All right.
And girls, we're not sexist.
CFB.
We're gonna
Game
get
of
into
the week.
our final segment, which is
Always
Silas's
the
normal
finest.
segment. High, low of the week. Silas, since this is your segment, let's hear you go first.
I already know what the low is.
Say it.
Cowboys.
Daniel Jones.
Yep.
Tripping?
You cannot fall on a beautiful play execution.
I found it so funny how he is the.
He didn't even trip on anything.
No, yeah, he just
Exactly.
I find it so funny. It was like the fastest quarterback this year or whatever, and he was like the 15th fastest
Dude,
player.
he was zooming.
He was
At the
zooming.
beginning, I was like, oh, he's gone. But no.
I mean, he was gone, and then he just. Yo, Daniel be tripping though.
Daniel be tripping.
I will say, though, Ty Gurley's accidental touchdown was pretty bad.
Oh yeah, that was pretty
Also
bad
the
too.
Cowboys, also the Jets.
There's a lot of lows this week.
There was a lot of lows.
What's your high?
We do need a high, don't we?
Yeah,
The high-
it's been a rough week for all of us.
This is gonna save us all. We do. I mean, this is a heart-to-heart conversation. right
Yes, yeah.
now. All of us
Here at
in
Lunchroom
life,
Podcast.
we need highs. We need to focus on the highs.
We do. So what is it?
So
this
what's
week?
yours?
we need hope. I'm trying
Stop stalling,
to
mother.
suspense. I'm trying to prove this one.
Oh, suspense.
We all need hope.
We all need hope.
What's your high, Silas?
Silas, what is it gonna be?
I'm gonna go.
Oh, I'm so.
Are you ready?
I am
I'm so ready.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
This might not be a popular one, but
Say it for the camera. Oh, say it for the mic.
Arizona kicker Gonzalez
Oh.
hitting it as time expires. Hitting it.
He also missed one.
He did miss, but he redeemed it
True.
in overtime to beat the undefeated Seahawks.
It's an unpopular
Oh,
opinion.
what was that game? Never mind. Keep going. Keep
And
going.
also, this is a week for special teams because kicker Johnny Hecker.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
What a guy! The watermelon punt.
That was
I
crazy.
thought he was a punter.
5 punts inside the 10-yard line. They stopped the Bears all
Remember,
game.
remember in the Super Bowl.
Hecker
when-
Gonzalez.
Remember when in the Super Bowl, Rams versus Patriots, if the Rams won the game, we were all thinking, Hecker's the MVP.
Hecker is. He's the best punter in the league. What can I say? Special teams. Good job this week. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Chiefs ran it back for a touchdown.
Oh, what about the Bills? Bills kicker. That they were the only reason they won.
He did make
Yeah.
all the field goals.
So and like the last week we had Brandon McManus. This is
Oh,
the
yeah.
year of the kicker.
It is.
It is.
2020.
2020 year of the kicker. That's why the year's so bad.
Yep.
Because kickers.
That all makes sense.
Definitely not the year of
Oh
the
my
quarterback,
goodness
that's for sure.
gracious. Oh my goodness gracious.
What's your high low? Is it the same?
It's got to be the same. This is Silas's thing. Got to agree with him.
Alrighty.
Except he's a fucking idiot.
Well, we still have some heat boiling in the studio today, but I want to thank
Make him ramen with all
everybody
this.
for listening/watching to the podcast. Don't forget to check out our Instagram, TikTok. They're all in the description.
And other social medias.
And
They'll all
other
be
social
there.
medias. We got a ton. We got a ton of them.
Got them all. What can I
Um,
say?
Yeah.
We will see you next week for episode 4. Thank you for watching.
Shout out to Tom Brady.
What? 4?
Are you kidding me?